welcome back to another video. In today's video, I thought I would reach out to my curly brothers and sisters and talk about sort of my hair journey and some of the crazy stuff that I've done to my hair in the past few years. This video is going to be all about hair dye, hair product, go-to hairstyles, hair type, bad hair journeys, and make sure you guys follow my socials in the description box below. And before we even start the video, give it a thumbs up whether you're gonna watch it or not, and subscribe to my channel. Let's get into it. Okay, so the best place to start is at the roots. Get it? Roots? Because it's hair. Yeah. Now my natural hair is very, very dark. It's like a dark brown, almost black, but it's not quite all the way there. And I would probably say my hair type is like 3C, 4A type hair. If you have curly hair and you don't know about the hair types, do your research, because if you're gonna do anything with your hair or even just living life with curly hair or even straight hair, it's a good thing to know what your hair type is. Because when I discovered about hair types, it was literally like, and I first started off by using this like olive oil product on my hair, and it kind of worked quite nicely. I'm quite picky when it comes to hair products because I'm somebody who wants it to smell really nice, because obviously when I'm moving my head, the smell is like wafting all over my face. So if it doesn't smell good, it's like... So I always want it to be like as sweet smelling as possible. Also, I obviously want it to be really hydrating for my curls. Now I have what we call major shrinkage. When my hair is wet, it's quite long. It can kind of come to like here, but obviously as it dries, it gets shorter and shorter and shorter. And sometimes when I do a wash and go, like my hair will literally be like, it will just sit so high up on my face. So sometimes I also want a product that isn't gonna add too much definition to the curls, because then that means I'm gonna have a lot of shrinkage. But one thing with my hair is I swear it has never been longer than shoulder length. My hair grows, but it just doesn't grow. If you have curly hair and you struggle with shrinkage, you will know what I mean. But I've gotten used to it just being kind of on my shoulders, and I just kind of work with it and we move. Then I went through my first hair dye experience in November 2017. So I'm throwing it back. Now I probably started where most girls do when it comes to hair dye, and I just decided to get some highlights. I had like golden streaks through my hair and it looked really cute, and when my hair was like fully dry, it was really quite bold, the color, and I had those highlights for like a good couple of months until I got bored and decided to go a little bit crazy. So in the June of 2018, I made a new move. I wanted a color that was kind of like, you could see it when my hair was wet and dry. I didn't just want it to be when my hair was fully dry, then you could see that there was extra color in it. I wanted it to be seen when it was also wet, because obviously when my hair is wet, especially how it is now, when my hair is wet, it kind of looks almost black, but obviously when it dries, the color comes through more. So I decided I wanted to go ginger. I don't actually know what pushed me towards the color. I love looking on Pinterest, and I'll look on Pinterest for hours, and I think I just ended up on there and saw a few girls who were like really rocking the kind of ginger look, and I thought, do you know what, I'm just gonna do it. When it comes to my hair, I am very much someone who's just like, yeah, do it, great, awesome, if it looks great. You know, I don't even say to myself if it looks great, blah blah blah. I'm like, when it looks great, we're gonna speak it into the universe. Now most of the time it actually looked really good, and there wasn't really that much damage, I think, because it was just a tin. And when I styled my hair, it looked really cute, and I even straightened it, and I kind of looked like I had like a Kim Possible vibe going on. But on the bummy days when the baby hairs weren't laid, oh, it looks so bad. It just made me look like a clown.
What is wrong with you? Are you normal?
It was not good. It was not good. So I needed to change that. So a few months later, in the November of 2018, I was just about to turn 18. 2000 baby. And I decided to dye my hair again, because I was like, no, I'm stepping into my 18th. We don't need to kind of have like a 50-50 looking good. We just need to be bare bit. So for my 18th, I decided to go red. Now I've dyed my hair so many different times that each time that I've dyed my hair, I kind of count it as a different version of me. And I gotta say, Red Hair Taylor was a vibe. Red Hair Taylor had so much fun that I've even considered dyeing my hair back red just to kind of feel that Taylor again. But she had to have her time. She had her time, she was amazing. There was something about the red hair that I felt really suited me, like I was supposed to have red hair. And honestly, it was such a statement. Like on nights out, it would just coordinate with the outfits. Even on the bummy days, it looked really cute. And because the color was so bold, I literally wore a lot of wash and goes. Like my go-to hairstyle was a wash and go all the time. My red hair was literally like a whole new accessory. Now, by the time I switched to doing red hair, I'd also changed the hair product that I was using. So I started using this like Mixed Chicks curling cream, which smelled so bomb, and it moisturized my curls a lot. Now, when the roots started to grow through, it was quite intense. It was literally like black hair and then boom, it cut straight into red. So I couldn't really allow my roots to go through too much. I did have to get my roots redone quite a lot. So if you were thinking about like cost when it comes to dyeing your hair, that was kind of like a downside. And some mornings, especially when my hair was looking a bit way, I'd wake up in the morning and literally look in the mirror and it was just like, but I had red hair for the longest time. Out of all of my hair dyeing journeys, the red hair was the longest one because it was so lit. Like I thought I was gonna have red hair forever, but it got to the August of the following year. So I had it from November 2018 to the August of 2019. And I decided that I wanted to change it up again. I'd literally just come back from holiday and a lot of the color had washed out and I kind of couldn't be bothered to pay to get my hair re-dyed or go through the long process of doing a conditioner at home. So I decided to do like a brown root balayage into blonde kind of thing. I'm not even really sure what hairstylists call it, but that's kind of what I was going for. And it was a lot more natural for me compared to the red. And it complemented my skin tone. And I was just starting uni, so it was kind of like a fresh start. Red hair was literally like my wild 18s. And this was now more like an adult, kind of like chilled vibe. It styled really nicely. Even when it was wet, you could still see the blonde shining through. So that was, again, like, I didn't feel like I just spent the money on nothing kind of thing. I could see the hair color all the time. I wore braids for my 19th birthday, so that also meant I was doing like a different color braid. My older sister did my braids for me and she was really good at tucking in my hair and stuff, and she is brilliant at hair as well. And if you look in the description box, you can follow her Instagram. I also straightened my hair a few times and the gradient of the colors actually looked really cute. So this was a really 10 out of 10 hair color to go for, and it required a lot less maintenance. And now in the December of 2019, I then switched to sheer moisture hair products, and these guys were the first ones who really pushed me onto hair types. But the ends of my hair had suffered a bit more damage, and because I had been red and then into this blonde, my hair kind of hadn't really had much rest. So I had to make sure I was getting a product that was really deeply conditioning my hair. And then that brings me to now. I just finished my first year of uni and I am now in my summer holidays as it is, and I literally just decided I wanted something healthier, I wanted something fresh, I wanted to get rid of those horrible lockdown roots that I had grown through so much, and I just wanted to bring out like a whole new version of me again. This version of me is going into the second year of uni. This version of me is pushing themselves more in my music. This version of me is coming out of a whole pandemic. It was actually time to do something new. So I chose to go a teddy bear brown. Now I've had the same hair stylist through the whole time of all my crazy dyes and things like that. This color is so easy now to manage. It's just one all over color, but obviously I have had blonde on my ends, so they are slightly lighter, but it also just breaks up the color quite nicely, so that it isn't just like walking around like a Lego head. And I use deep treatments a lot more frequently and a lot more protective hairstyles. Obviously for today, for filming, you know, I went for a wash and go, but tomorrow we'll get braided. I've started sleeping with silk pillowcases. I've got a silk head wrap. Now, if you've made it this far, thank you. I just wanted to keep it sweet today, keep you guys updated, and let you guys know some of the stuff that I've done. If you've ever dyed your hair before, or you've gone through maybe like a crazy moment, or you've gone red, or you've gone purple or green, or you just like sticking to wigs or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow my socials, and you can find all of my other stuff on this channel here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Side of life, oh, welcome to the world that you can make.